Bondi Behaviourist is a dog training and behaviour company based here in Sydney. Our goal is to help people and their dogs live happy and healthy lives. My first dog was back when I was 21, so many years ago now. She was full of energy, and so I thought I had to tire her out every single day. Rather than getting professional help, I ended up going on a journey and trying to help her myself. I started learning from others. I started trying to get as much information as I could to be able to help my dog. The things that I was told and reading at the time were that I had to dominate the dog. I had to be the pack leader and the alpha. I was also told that I had to train the dog to be really obedient and I had to tire her out. And I just kept on hitting these walls and I couldn't understand why. Our relationship hit an all-time low and both of us were really struggling. The way that I thought I had to train my dog just didn't feel right. I felt all kinds of things. I felt like I was letting my dog down. I thought I was letting myself down, and I wasn't living up to the expectations I'd set on myself. Along that journey, I've not only lived with, learned from, and helped my own dogs, I've learned so much, I'm in a really different position today. At Bondi Behaviourist, we're fortunate enough to have worked with over 4,000 clients at this point. We've worked with dogs where people have tried to be dominant, tried to be the pack leader and the alpha. We've worked with dogs that are really well trained within an inch of their life, but still can't behave in a way that might be deemed socially acceptable. That old adage that a tired dog's a happy dog, in my experience, that is really misguided information. A tired dog is the same as a tired human. They're antisocial, they're grumpy, they're prone to stress. Their tolerance is at an all-time low, so a tired dog is just a terrible goal. Instead, we start looking at how to meet our dog's needs. Instead of trying to exercise and exhaust them, we ask ourselves, how can we bring enrichment into their lives? When I'm communicating with them, I want to respect the dialogue. I want to guide them, but I also want to listen to them and understand how they feel and what it is they might be saying. Rather than trying to be the alpha, the pack leader, and the dominant one, we ask people to look at what healthy leadership really looks like. We do still need to show leadership, but those outdated practices are definitely leading people down this kind of stereotypical path where they almost have to rule with an iron fist, where they have to really assert themselves over the dog. And healthy leadership doesn't look anything like that. Healthy leadership is where we start to advocate for those in our care, where we look out for their needs, where we set them up for success, and if we see them struggling, we step in and we support them. Dog ownership over the last 20 years has changed to the point where it's unrecognizable from what it was. It's changed more in the last 20 years than it did in the 200 before that. We're trying to advocate for their needs, we're trying to set them up to succeed. If they're in my care, I'm going to make sure that I try to look after them. If the situation's not going to plan, I'm going to adjust the situation. I'm not going to hold those in my care accountable for my failures. The way that I live with my dogs is the way that we at Bondi Behaviourist coach people to live with their dogs. And it's the way the whole team do it. That common goal of trying to help everybody just feel good, that emotional stability, it looks different for everyone. Everyone's got different healthy outlets, everyone's got different ways of venting. So I can't paint the exact picture of what a healthy life with your dog looks like. It's definitely a feeling. Ultimately, if I can aim for a happy dog every day, then that's a pretty good goal for me.